No. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing. I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths.
Huh? I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Because there's two of you.
There's two of you now! At least you seem to be handling it okay.
I see Varl gave you a focus.
It doesn't look as fat things I've been able to see. Granted, a lot of them are bad, you know. I'm still trying to wrap... I never really understood how you were ever able to find my sister back in the Sundom. And it makes me feel like I could be...
It takes some time. What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during... Guy reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in storm. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do.
What are you working on with it?
I'm still figuring those two, but to be honest, all the little... But I'll get up to speed.
I guess you know what we're up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When Varl first thought he'd eaten too many of those medicinal... Yeah, but I've gotten used to seeing impossible. I just wish they weren't always trying to kill us.
Yeah. How are you settling in?
Yeah, Varl's been helping me get the lay of the... I don't know who makes him more nervous, that Gaia lady or our new Utaru friend.
Well, what about the Vanguard? Aren't you supposed to be back east, ordering them around?
I sent some of them back to Meridian with a message. I doubt Avad will mind me sticking around to help.
So, you've met our new...
He's, I thought his people were supposed to be bloodthirsty.
You shouldn't believe every...
Yeah. Well, I guess...
Did you speak?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her... I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl... No use crowding someone when...
I have to get go...
Don't go causing too...
Aloy, you're back.
Yeah.
You mean after meeting someone who looks but isn't guess that
Little?
Varl's...
Maybe. What are you up to?
Gaia was... She collected... It's not easy.
That's good to hear. I see you've...
Gaia did say this so we could regain nurture them like the... It does strike...
What else have you been...
Imagine my surprise and found out it helped create all machine. In a way,
That's why we have to make... Learn anything interesting?
There's been much to read up on now that Ether has been It's hard to imagine that machines like Stormbird... I used to be terrified of them as a child, but everything Gaia created...
Yeah. Did Gaia tell you anything?
She did. To think that there are places among the stars where it is... And heartbreak.
You've spoken...
A few words. Tanak, you must have made quite the impression.
So you've been...
Yes. I was... surprised past, but... reborn?
You said you met...
Varl mentioned she was hurt.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying. She looks like she's barely seen the...
So, how does a tribe like...
By holding them off. But Plainsong, in the end, even the Tanakh saw... The Utaru promised to provide the Tanakh with food from our crops every year. In exchange, the Tanakh would relinquish... This custom was abandoned a few years after the Durain.
I've been meaning to ask. You didn't seem to be on the...
That's what happens when you're the one Utaru who insists on publicly When the Karja invaded the Utaru plains, they burned our fields, slaves, and murdered those who...
To be sacrificed in this...
I was helping the healers back. And what...
It couldn't have been easy.
That wouldn't grow there. I moved to the dishes, but the injured kept... One day, I rushed there with the healers to help the smell of burning flesh haunts me.
I'm sorry,
I made it I was denied.
You said you set out to fight the Karja alone?
I did. News of my disagreement. Before I knew it, we knew we ate there in camp.
Sound...
Enough to back eat. We chased...
You said you were...
Tanakh... Before what happened when all our enemies defeated the Utar, I went back.
Is that...
I thought then I could either...
I'm glad you chose... I need to get going.
May the land blue... Aloy, there are more supplies in the chest. Help yourself. Is your focus acting up again?
That's fine.
Spinning in a teacup. Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Gaia? What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for Control Center operatives.
Well, it's getting some use. Looks like Erend and Katalo moved their stuff in. Oh, looks like I can open that door now. Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, but I must ask. The woman Varl Erend brought.
It's hard to explain.
Good.
Maybe. What are you looking at up?
The others have been helping me decipher this, so I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against this Hephaestus.
Yes.
How many?
As many as we need.
Such power.
You said you were training.
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight. They are faster and more agile than... And how many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure.
I would not wish to face them.
I'm with you there. Getting Ether out of the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hikaro's mission for peace is the word is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
Now that you know who the...
I'll admit, I find them hard.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you.
You've had some time with the team.
I admit, I was surprised to see Nutaru here. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
I'm told she rallied some in her tribe against the Karja, and fought all the way to Barren Light.
Interesting. Perhaps I am mistaken.
Have you had a chance to...
Briefly. He fought well against Regala's troop. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done...
You said the Bulwark was your home.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed, and as I grew older, I came to be known as Fighter. I fought by his side and led my squad on. It was I who opened the light from the east.
That must have gotten you...
Indeed.
Then why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you leave this?
I was sent to the back then. I would have obeyed his every order. I was too blind to see the fear of a rising young warrior challenging it. I returned a hero from the battle that night, but never occurred to him that I had no interest.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the Cool Route?
Tekote knew that if I survived the Cool Route, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tenakth as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. Af said it would be so in the marshal, even though he knew perfectly well it was exile, guised as an honor. So I became a marshal.
I'm sorry you had to...
I am not.
When we were at the Bulwark, Hikaro also mentioned it at the... What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines and leapt into... For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena. Many times I am mad as a child.
What did Chief Hikaro say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be...
Well, I'm to be his best marshal.
Indeed.
I need to go.
On your way, then.
Looks like someone's put some of my stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room. Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them. This is the rite of passage that Vashav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home. When I met Hikaru, I figured he was just another bloodthirsty warlord. But Vashav was right. Hikaru wants peace. It won't be easy. But with his new marshals, maybe his vision has a chance. My old spear. Rust helped me make it. And I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now. When Varl found me after the Hades Proving Lab, I thought I saw Rost. I don't think he'd understand any of this. Or what I have to do. But still. Wish he was here. I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe.
So the old ones painted their faces with something called makeup. Like the card trick. Why? Yeah, it beats me.
Welcome back. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment. I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The two remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better check on the clone before I head back out there.
Yes. She retreated to the maintenance corridor directly below us. Varl is with her.
Thanks, Gaia. Hi, Gaia.
Hello,
When we were at the facility, there were records that said Far Zenith were researching. I know they traded their ectogenic chain. Why were they researching it in the...
At this point, we can only speculate, necessitating such as their goal.
So they got more cell... So, based on what we've... I guess we can assume the Zenith...
Yes. They appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of that shields them.
They seemed indestructible, but...
Throughout his every defensive... Well, we're at...
So...
Hallway.
I guess
As you...
Anybody seen one of my machine strike pieces around?
Aloy, glad you made it back okay. She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
Aloy? About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago? That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed. So Far Zenith established a colony. Yes, for a few hundred years, but it's some sort of natural disaster. Okay, so... the death escaped a dying planet. Not their descendants. What? Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know? How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves? I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants. And you? Does that mean that you're... I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface. All so that I could serve my function. Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it? When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over. So the Zeniths want to exterminate... But why? Why kill... When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they didn't seem to care. So... I concluded that then they can redesign it. Mass extinction for their own... Well, without their guide. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived... What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to... The others, Eric, Tilda. Eric. He's the one I fought back in the... He enjoys hurting people. Yeah. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth. And you? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must... and her subordinate... That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me. So reboot Earth. So you know about the... It was speculation, but... the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate... That was more dangerous than ceasing. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of... Yeah, well... You mentioned the Zeniths set up a base here. Where is it? Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was... But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it. Repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. It must be impregnable. What's inside the base? Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship, plus infrastructure to gather materials and Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met? I'm not sure. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object, or maybe even an abnormally violent... The Zeniths never told you any... They said the only thing that mattered was that they first Earth 1,000 years ago, and then... Guess they survived all day. How did you escape? Before the Hades Proving Lab, even if I were to run, then I saw you. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedic... You said you saw an opportunity to... What did you do, exactly? Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me. The one the rebels killed, outside the facility. Bane's dead? How did they bypass her shield? I'm looking into it. But you were... well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmit. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers. And the Gaia root kernel? I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me. Well done. You said you were born. The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. They must have used a stored... I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access. You said you spent years but only the parts I was permitted to. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign... Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database, before Ted Faro purged it. The Zeniths have a copy, so it still exists. Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. To have all that knowledge... Alright, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or... So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaia's fab... How did you know... Optimal strategy, so? Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before What? You don't have Hephaestus already? Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single location, of course not! You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing. They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location. What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die. Hey. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help? I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry. Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more sub-functions to get. Hey.
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay?
Just...
Fair enough.
So?
Yeah, look, she reads.
Of course. You guys read...
We just... And All Mother Mountain. It's hard to imagine without the knowledge.
Thanks to Ted.
Yeah, the world must have...
Not to mention...
And they became...
It's good to see...
We're into something from the old world. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing doesn't sound like a good time.
Maybe Gaia can help you find... Looks like their ship didn't explode on its way.
We saw how they lied about creating a better... Guess they lied about what happened to it, but still. The tribe settling...
I couldn't put a single dent in their shields, Varl.
That didn't stop you from won't stop us from using him.
Let's hope that... How's...
I tried explaining what a he was... Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from 1 seed. That...
I'm guessing...
I wanted to pay my respects for those who fell when we were ambushed. I told him I'd never seen anyone throw themselves at a machine. He said a warrior shouldn't be praised. For a second I thought I was talking. Never thought a Tanakh and a Nora war chief could have so much in...
How's...
And we all have our difficult moment, but I'm hoping Oseram's stubbornness...
I see everyone's settled.
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds. Says a home should always spring. I asked Aaron to help find some.
Still, it's... I should get back to...
I'll keep an eye.
Okay.
There is something I'd like to discuss. It's about the land gods.
You said you want...
I think there's a way to heal them so that they'll once again... Gaia gave me a set of instructions. She called, if we deliver it to the land gods, they're...
That's great.
Maybe. There are unless the code is given by Hephaestus, Gaia showed me a way around. We need components called control cores from machines made by Hephaestus. Machines similar.
You mean Grimhorns? Like the one we've...
Yes. Gaia helped me look.
So, kill the then...
If all goes well,
we'll do it together.
Bless you, Aloy.
I'll let you know.
Good.
I thought I felt the snow chill.
I see you, champion. Sit. If you're ever in need of a quick refuge, there's an ancient tunnel north of here that machines tend to avoid. I scouted it many times trying to find a way further in, but the way is blocked. Whatever the 10 had in there, they kept it locked away.
Thanks for letting me know. Ancient
I
tunnel,
felt
huh?
nothing to
If you walk by,
Might be a good
don't
idea to
miss
take
out
a
on
look
the
around
parade.
in the area. Going down!
Aloy, it's Vitalo. If you're in need of provisions, I recommend stopping by Salt Bite, a village north of the Grove. Their cook's meals give a soldier strength like nothing else. And who knows, maybe they could use your help too.
Maybe I'll check it out. Thanks. Maybe soon enough. don't sound like rebels. Maybe if I follow their tracks, I can find out where they're headed. I can probably use my focus to follow the tracks those riders left behind. Looks like that machine stores fluid in its tail. I wonder what it does with it.
I've got her in my sight.
Smoke. Could be from the camp. Maybe I should check it out. Some kind of boss room camp? How'd they end up out here?
That girl was wound up tighter than a twisted spring.
Ho there!
Looks like we have
Must be
company.
closing in on the
Why
city
not
wall.
rest for a moment, friend?
Go up and over. Can't go north.
I hear the Tenakth are fighting each other quite a bit these days. Some of them contain machines. Those you've got to be real careful of.
How about more?
We've seen a whole bunch of them setting up outposts around here. Spotted one just west of here. A few settled at the edge of the desert in the southwest. They even set up camp in the south. Really helps a fellow sleep at night.
Just make sure you steer clear of them. Those rebels are bad business. I'll keep an eye out for them while I'm out here.
I keep hearing about people riding the
Are you lost?
Spark to steel. Aren't you a jewel in a junk heap?
Excuse me?
Hold the hammer? Ha ha! The savior! The name's Pork, Chief Delver and Lead.
What am I?
Death and despair, my steel. See, this grand expedition, not far from here, a passage of the old ones. Me and half the crew came through first. The other days later, only one man turned up. Only thing we got out of him was that death and darkness chased them as the tunnel collapsed. Died with his eyes wide. He got the rest of the crew spooked. They're refusing to press on.
You lost half your...
We gotta make their sacrifice. And besides, now that you're here, maybe I'll help me get that tunnel reopened, and I'll cut you...
So this camp, it's...
What operations? The plan, the Delvers, but now the crew refuses to budge until this tunnel mess gets sorted out. They've even given this place a name. Camp...
Yeah. How did you learn
The art of the delve, of course. A delver's only as good as his... All right, fine. I heard about 3 Osram who knew a way to bypass the tap the untouched... So then I may have him...
a spy?
Look, but some establish a...
Figures the...
Exactly.
What do you know?
Well, I heard... And imagine, if you will, a vast, all guarded by swooping down. Not even the Tenakth.
Like yourself.
Of course.
I'll see what I can do. For the crew trapped here with you. Not...
One and the same.
That it? Over there?
That it is. Oh, and while you're at it, would you mind keeping an eye out for my lockbox? The second crew was supposed to bring... I'd hate to lose.
I'll bring it back.
I'd appreciate it.
Stranded. Far from the dawn.
If I have to eat boar stew one more time...
So it's true. The flame-haired ancestor of all those Pacificus.
Can't do much without ammo.
in a rush.
What's up, huh?
Bit busy now, but we'll talk soon.
Another tall neck. This looks like Osram gear. What are they doing here? Off we go! We're doing here. I still need to find out what went on here. I should take a closer look at that Osram camp. So an override might fix the tarmac. Shoots anchors? They were trying to take down that tarmac. Machines must have caught them in the act. I wish there was a way to climb up and inspect the damage. Unless I take the tarmac down myself. Try to repair it on the ground. It won't be pretty, but once we get fixed. Hello to you too! Clever one. Looks like machines got to this one too. I'll have to hook an anchor to the weak spots in its armor to weigh it down. Oh, that sounds like trouble. And I need more anchors. Osram must have set up other ballistas in the area. I just gotta find them. There's probably other anchors set up in the area. I need to find them. These legs are too difficult to climb. I'll have to find another way. Another ballista. And it's got one of the anchors I need. I've already used one more should weigh it down enough. Machines. I need to hurry. I bet a ballista can help me fight these machines. that weapon still has an anchor. Let's use it. big guy. This must be the ruins of Las Vegas. Poseidon shouldn't be far. Guy said this is where I'd find Poseidon. The ruins out here are exposed to the elements. A lot of them are buried in the sand. Maybe Poseidon is underground. If that's true, I might be able to find a way down through one of these structures. Not even a dent. There's something down there. I just need to find a way in. Water's pouring out of the building. Poseidon's doing? I better check it out. I need to get off this thing and walk. Someone's been through here. Camping here. Looks like the...
I was out of it. I was so close. To drowning, maybe. Not to the embers. Moreland, It's over!
Well, not for me, it's not.
Then you're going to die. Alone. Because we're not sticking around to fish out.
We're through.
So the visionary's fate hung in the bottom to deadly delusion.
Hello. So, there's an ancient city under the sand, but it's flooded.
Suddenly, a Nora spear maiden appeared.
Yeah, okay, well, you're not that's for sure. What's this?
I call it a diving. The Mark II was better, but it got stuck halfway down.
You went down in that.
Yeah, I hardly expect a layperson to understand.
Because that's pretty smart.
I'm sorry. May I remind you, you got stuck inside and nearly drowned.
It'd have to be portable, though. Machine kneecap, maybe?
Well, you'd need a filter.
Synthetic membrane would do it. With a hose to a compressed
air capsule. Hammer and tongs.
What is this? What is happening here? What? Get over here. She's a stranger.
You got a name?
Aloy.
Moreland. Not a stranger anymore.
You're a damn fool.
Come on. I got...
Oh,
Fair enough. Partner?
Partner?
Don't mind him.
What's so important down there?
Well...
Moreland, I'm not interested in salvage, okay? Whatever you find below is yours.
Well, all right. Then what if I told you we were delving for the most spectacular treasures ever scribed?
I'd say get to the point.
No nonsense. I like it. Behold, an ember.
Looks like a piece of junk.
Well, now, yes, but with a proper spark. These magnificent creations of the old ones paint mesmerizing, and the ruins below us are full of them. This is my old Gramps' problem.
How did your grandfather...
He was here 40-odd years ago. He was one of the first. Plumbed the depths of this He found the hollow underneath and the glow. Took as many as he could and brought... He always wanted to come back and get more, but, well, what he really wanted to do was use the embers to put on a...
Sounds like quite a...
He was a true, and I miss him. But with you...
So these...
Paintings. It's amazing stuff. This one. Beckoning all to a buffet of... I must have watched it about 100 times.
What happened to it?
Over time, they die out. I cried the day that this... But there are many more below. If you get down there...
So what
It was a delve like no other. Beneath this... We built this elevator. It's quite a contraption.
Right. Again, what happened?
At the bottom. Painted image. Dancing women. I don't know what that is, but then... something went wrong. The images turned nautical. Waves went through them, even fish.
Poseidon's dream.
Yes. Well, suddenly there was this terrible explosion.
So what are...
It was a raging flood, barely shaken, but not stirred. I built the diving bubbles Mark I and Mark II. I tried the descent in each, but Abaddon's beside himself. He thinks I'm insane, but I can't give up now. I've come too far. And the
Well, maybe I can help.
Yeah.
You guys don't seem like...
We're not really delvers at all.
Like...
You're Nora. We stage spectacle. Stemmer tells stories, which I augment with all manner of... Abaddon, he, well...
Complains?
He handles the money, which amounts to about... When we delve. Which makes this delve... the most important one of all.
How deep is it? Can't I just swim down?
Only if you have gills. You can stack 50 kegs in that shaft.
Leave it to the Oseram to measure some...
Talking liquid depths. I'd say it's apt.
Apt or not, sounds too deep.
Hence,
I'd better get after...
There's a bud. Like I said, it's stuck in...
You made it.
All right. Summer scouted a herd.
I'm on it.
Great. I'll come back when you get good hunting.
Probably least.
Are you...
Budgeting. Then you... I'm always... We got... Works but the man... You get the... More, son. Plenty on...
And yet...
It was a good... But some...
This...
Is go...
Let's... What happened?
Then we'll have Moreland Stemmer. It's a night...
More...
What? Okay, sure. We go to...
The...
Tape... Builds cannon. Keeps... Yeah.
And you?
Me. With those two...
So...
The...
You? Right.
What do you want? And more... You want the...
I'll leave.
Do us a... Leave us all. I thought
Got
we
the
were
compressed
finally
air
going to get
capsule.
away from this place.
Well, to get all the machine
Good thing
parts.
that Aloy showed up.
We'll see.
The longer their sojourn in the desert, the crustier the shard counters move became.
According to Moreland, the herd should be south of here. A drone. Must be part of Cyclops. If I can get its data, I can reconnect it with the dome back at the base. But how to get up there? Gotta bring the drone down to grab its data. If I jump onto it? That's not gonna do anything. Going down! Got it! There. Now I can reconnect it with the dome back at the base. Well, this is where Morley said the hood would be. They must have moved on. I need to pick up their trail. Better look for tracks. There. Tracks should lead me to the herd. There's the herd. I should have the parts I need. This synthetic membrane's the right size, but it's ripped. Try another machine. It's membrane's damaged too.
Parts flying!
The kneecap. Good. check if one of these machines has an intact membrane. One synthetic membrane. I should have all the parts to build this thing now. Better get back to Moreland. This'll keep. This sandstorm's giving its all.
What can I do for you?
I've got everything I...
The incredible diving mask.
I think diving mask.
I won't quibble. The workbench is up. Whoa. There's a marvel. If it works, you'll let me try it? I want to get down there and get those...
Assuming I don't drown.
So what are you really looking...
It's hard. Something that caused a malfunction. I think it started the flood.
Well, I thought like we sprung a trap. Like I said, the dancing lights around us changed, turned to sea life. There was this flash of... and the roar of water.
Wait, a flash of red?
A red light. From a spot near the grate on the floor where the water burst through. It was like a beacon.
Or a warning. Thanks.
I hope it does. And good luck down.
Okay, time to see if this thing works. So far, so good. I can actually... The mask seems to be holding up. I've never been able to swim this deep before.
It started right here, more than 30 years ago. Back when this casino was still called the Temple. One big bet turned my fate around. But now, fate's dealt this cruelest hand ever to everyone. I have to turn the lights out one final time. And the waters of my adopted home will at last run dry. Well, if a dream has to die, at least I can say goodbye first.
Stem chain. What did you do here? Looks like a way out. The siding's down here somewhere. swim against this current. Need to turn back. Frost won't help here. The machine was born for the cold. I won't make it to the door before the machine spots me. Red light.
Alert. Critical flooding detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. To execute an emergency purge, manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. Alert.
Through this purge and drain all
Critical
the water,
flooding detected.
I can fight that big machine.
Automatic drainage controls offline.
Looks
To
like
execute
I
an
have to reset
emergency
a couple of
purge,
pump nodes.
manual reset of primary and secondary
According to the
pump
map,
nodes is
there should be
required.
an access point
The
for the
purge
first
cannot be
node
triggered at the
south of
pump
here.
maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first. According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here. More machines down here. I'll have to swim around them and stick to cover. There's the access point. Should lead me to the pump node. There must be a whole network of these tunnels down here. Water lines for an entire city. I can't reach the ledge from here. Maybe there's something I can climb to get out. One node down. Better swim back up and find the access point for the second node. According to the map, the second node should be on the other side of the dome. Access point. Should get me to the second node. Don't have to worry about running out. If that helped. Okay, I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station. According to the map, the maintenance stations should be at the south end of the dome. Could hit it with acid. There's red light in that tower. Just like at the console earlier. That might be the maintenance station. How to get in? Looks like part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in. I think I'm in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge. Should be a console in here. There. Let me try this place out. That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Sight. At least the purge didn't get rid of all of the water. Left these machines behind. Let's sneak by them. Deal with the big one first. Okay. Poseidon is through there. But where did that machine go?
Aloy! It's a miracle!
Was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get the Embers with that around.
As the scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast, they knew what they had to do.
What? Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our Delph.
Okay then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
Come on, gentlemen, get a move on.
Poseidon should be somewhere beyond the storm. Time to bring it home. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it. There. I should be able to use that console.
I can't do it. I can't give up on this place. I'm leaving everything on standby. The system's equipped for runs for decades, if not hundreds of years. It's a long shot. But maybe someday,
I'm here to bring
against
you
all
home,
odds, someone will find this place again. Marvel at its lights and wonders. Discover fortunes, boundless opportunity.
Elizabeth Sobek.
Make it their own dream.
Alpha Prime.
If the city can give me a second chance, water can flow in a wasteland. Anything's possible.
He was right. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system. Warland and crew must have headed back up top. With all the embers they could carry to that. An elevator. Merlin must have built this before the place flooded. Might still work. Be nice not to have to climb back up.
Whatever she did, she must have powered up the whole city.
That eagle? How much did all this cost?
Oh, a show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
His dream realized, his old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. But I might want to find that Oseram Tinker who's out on her own first. And with my new diving mask, I can swim as deep as I need to. Like at those deep water sites I found earlier.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it. There we go. More data for the dome.
Error. Drone feed disconnected. Error. Data missing. Error. Drone offline. Excellent choice.
Hey, Gaia.
Welcome back, Kate.
So, I guess she's...
What were you
I don't know. And...
It is true. However, it has also emboldened her to escape.
I guess so.
Give her time.
So there's a few people here now, and they're almost like what was supposed to happen before.
Yes. While the lost, there is still much that can be. For instance, Varl has been reviewing the last recorded entries, hearing their hopes and fears.
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe I have elected not to intervene.
When Stanley... It turns out he was a member of Far Zenith. But if he... Why not...
The Zeniths, at their core, have proven to be exceptional survival.
Even still... What he achieved... Water. 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on standby, just... waiting for someone to come along. So I guess this room was meant to keep an eye...
Yes. From... It may be possible to restore should you find and reconnect additional camera feeds.
I'll keep a lookout. See you later, guys.
Until next...
Looks like Gaia was able to unlock that door. I don't think that door had power before, but... looks like it's malfunctioning. Looks like some kind of maintenance space. This leads. Power cells? Huh. That did it.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac! Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. I found some data about Tilda. I think she knew Elizabeth Sobek.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
What else can you tell us about... So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! okay? I thought of every...
Why is this door locked now?
Beta requested the use of that room as her personal space. I have locked it at her request.
Okay.
If you need something, I'm here.
Hey,
I'm fine. And look, forget it. I guess.
And?
It looks like it's been modified over the years. There's...
Okay.
Snap. I thought...
Yeah. Have you...
I didn't...
That's all thing. Follow her.
I know. I had to create...
Yeah. That's...
Good.
I don't think I should take this upstairs. I'll keep this down here.
I'm telling you, the old ones put blades on their feet.
Aloy.
Yeah, but...
Well...
He's still...
Yeah,
How are things...
What did you... I make about... How does it... Yeah.
Just...
Yeah, when I did only... I'm just helps to...
You should try... It's pretty... Do
I would...
Maybe... I should...
Back.
Hey.
Of course.
How's...
This... When we... You act... But now versus...
You've...
I was to think... Elizabeth... And yet they...
You brought... He was... When Hades... He sacked with that... What a sacred... So...
And sometimes about what you did. You can't ignore it forever.
I know. It's hard to believe...
To live... That weapon... Why...
What do you...
Well, the way I can't... Maybe... If we...
I don't...
Oh, well.
No. I should get back out.
We'll be...
Aloy.
Hey.
I am Varl. I wish I'm a...
Found it.
Var... Apparent... Can you... I'd give it... Though I know... At least I... Her memory...
What do you...
I'm not... I... From what... The old... Like... Maybe...
That's... Are you good?
If...
Oh, good.
I was... He laughed before... The... Don't look... Next... Just... In...
This hand...
Old... I've to deny... It...
Is there... Are you okay?
You... I was...
Oh.
That bad... Why... He's...
She's tougher than us, but...
I see.
I wouldn't worry. I should get going.
Good.
Mind if we...
Of course.
Must... What do you...
It's a...
Duly noted. Does it still...
I try not to think about it still. Then you have my...
Have you... I should get going.
If I can...
I will. Oh, looks like I can open that door now. I know Varl meant well, bringing up Rost. I guess it's hard to talk about. With everything going on, It feels easier to set those memories aside. At least for now. Beta's been difficult to figure out. She's just so closed off. I get that the Zeniths were cruel to her, that the one called Tilda abandoned her, but I can't get her out of her shell. I don't know. Maybe nothing can.
The old ones created so many wonderful inventions that help others. Help the planet. Technology really can be an amazing thing.
Until it gets a mind of its own and decides to kill everyone.
You're just a ray of sunshine, aren't you? Only
Plugging in that power cell downstairs must have turned on these holograms.
So they carved it.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
I need help here. Maybe if I follow their tracks, I can find out where they're headed. I can probably use my focus to follow the tracks those riders left behind. This is where Zoe said we'd find the Grimhorns she needs parts from to heal Plainsong's land gods. I should let her know I'm here. Grimhorns that Zoe wanted to harvest should be somewhere nearby. I should let her know I'm around. That's not so.
Please, stranger! Help me kill this thing! Get out of my way! Now the tide's turned! Just die already! It's done! I need a word. Quickly! You've got to help my friend.
Wait. With this machine for now.
Outlander, will you trade with the Tanakh?